Brandon, coming over to this Marlies team, what were your thoughts and how much have you grown as a player over the course of the last few months?
Well, first of all, it was unbelievable. From the staff to the players to the management, I was treated with absolute class, and it was awesome. I couldn't have asked for any better, and it sucks the way we lost, but it was a great year.
Nice to get that deep in the playoffs as well, and get an opportunity to showcase against some of the tough teams in tough circumstances.
Yeah, we had a real good team, and bearing a couple breaks, I think we could have won it all. But things happen for a reason, I guess, and we'll try and learn from it, and hopefully in the future it'll help us.
What do you take away from it from you as a player? What are the words being said to you about where you go next?
Well, it's another experience. Every time you go far in the playoffs like that, you learn things. And obviously there's things you'd like to do better, and there's things you're happy with, but like I said, it was definitely an experience for myself, and that's the farthest I've gone so far. And it was awesome to experience it with those guys, and like I said, the staff. It was pretty great.
When you first got here, you talked about almost having a new lease on your hockey career and a good new opportunity. You still feel that way, and you still feel it's going in the right direction?
Yeah, I'm trying to get better every day. That's the biggest thing for me is, as a hockey player, is to improve every day. And there's steps you have to take, and for me, it's coming to the rink every day, working hard, and hopefully getting better as a hockey player every day.
We talked to Drew McIntyre and said, how much will you miss being around these guys, which were a particularly close group of guys, but how much will you miss coming to the rink every day? And for you, how long does that take? A week, two? Do you take a month, or what do you do?
Well, the hardest thing is the guys. We did have a very close team, and for me, it's the closest team I've been a part of. So that's the hardest thing. Not coming to the rink every day and seeing the guys is going to be difficult, but you'll deal with it for a couple months and hopefully see as many of them as possible the next year.
Brendan, you really used your speed as an asset this year. Is that something that sort of came along? You mentioned as Todd mentioned, getting a new lease on your career. Is that something that sort of came when you came to Toronto, got a chance to play a different style game that you were used to?
No, I don't think so. It's been part of my game my whole life. It's obviously a strength of mine is my speed, and it's not a matter of me changing as a player coming here. It's just sometimes the business of the game, and like I said, I try and use that speed as much as possible.
Do you think you're given more of an opportunity here than you were, I guess, with Columbus?
Yeah, it's a little early to tell for that, but I'm just happy of how things went. I couldn't thank everyone for the opportunity that I was given. I was given a real good chance to play with a lot of good players and to be a part of a team like that and part of a run like that. So, those experiences you learn from and you get better as a player, and I'm very thankful for that.
Talk a little bit about the coaching staff. Steve Spott, obviously a rookie head coach in the American Hockey League. What are some of the things that you learned from him this year?
Well, obviously he did an unbelievable job as a rookie coming in here, and I know a lot of people probably didn't think that our team would do as well as we did. And he's a great coach. There's tons I can learn from him, and he's helped me along the way. I've had him here, and I've had him at World Juniors as well. And, he gave me a great opportunity, and I'm very thankful for that.
Anything you wish you'd have done differently or happened differently that would have made the team, made your season just so much different?
Well, that's an interesting question. Obviously, I like to win. When you say that, there's things that you've done differently. There's certain positions where you're in where maybe you score that goal and things go another way, but it's tough. You try and live with no regret, but that's life. Stuff happens, and I'm just very grateful to be a part of the group that we had, and it was awesome. It was from the minute I got here to the end. It was one of the greatest experiences I've had since playing hockey.